Pardon me if this is new to me because normally I'm on that side of the camera. But today, I and many of my colleagues are called to be on this side of the camera. And it is one of the scariest moments of my life and in my career to know that a fellow journalist, a top journalist, an award-winning journalist, a 3-time Emmy award-winning journalist, the only journalist who was in the courtroom during the Derek Chauvin trial. So she is a vetted journalist whose credentials are impeccable, is right now sitting in federal custody for doing her duty. She's in custody for doing what you all are doing right at this very moment. I want y'all to hear that. She's in custody for doing what you're doing right now. So if you think for one moment that you are protected, this is the wake-up call to let us know that these don't stop bullets, they don't stop arrest, they don't stop the death threats that we get for doing our job. These don't do a damn thing. And I need all of us to be awake to that fact that Georgia Fort, because I haven't even said her name yet, that Georgia Fort is in federal custody for doing her job. And if we leave here with anything today, let's leave here making sure that the main thing stays the main thing. Journalism is under attack.
Yeah.
The First Amendment is under attack.
Yeah.
And democracy is crumbling.
Yep.
Yes.
If we allow this to happen, if we allow this to happen, if we don't speak up in the loudest voice, all of our so-called freedoms, our illusion of freedom goes away. So I know I didn't introduce myself when I started. My name is Harry Colbert Jr. I am the Vice President for the Center of Broadcast Journalism and Power 104.7. Georgia Fort is our president of the Center of Broadcast Journalism, and she has her own entity, Black Press and Georgia Fort. With that being said, I'm first going to ask a longtime activist, a past president of the NAACP, to speak. We're going to have several members of the media that are going to come and speak to you, and then a couple of members of Georgia's family would like to make brief statements.
Grace and peace, everyone. Again, my name is Leslie E. Redmond, and I cannot tell you how outraged I am to be standing in this same place again. For many of us, we still here in 2020 after the murder of Brother George Floyd. We stayed here too many times to count, and we said then that it was a state of emergency. I want you all to know that the emergency is still ongoing. When you have journalists being arrested for reporting, when you have truth tellers being held captive, we are under a state of emergency. And you're gonna have to ask yourself, what are you doing right now? We talk about what we would have done if we were around when slavery was going on and the Underground Railroad. Well, this is it right now. We are under attack. Georgia's family is here. And I wanna tell you all that I was talking to Sister Georgia, and she was afraid of being arrested. And I told her, they're not gonna arrest journalists. They tried that with Don Lemon, it didn't work. And now Don Lemon and Georgia Fort are under arrest. We are under attack. We are being targeted, and it's not just individuals. Our democracy is under attack. Our Constitution is under attack. This is not a joke, this is not a drill. And I want for everybody that's watching across the nation to know that you are next. Minnesota is holding the line, and we can't hold it by ourselves. This is not a black people or white people or religion or age or any of these things. We are fighting for human rights.